The future of the Star Wars franchise after Episode 9 seems to be very expansive, with 2 new Star Wars trilogies in the works, as well as 2 new live-action TV series. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one of the biggest things that a lot of Star Wars fans around the world are asking about is, of course, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie, which in the past, it was in the works, then it was put on hold, then it was canceled, then it was back in the works. It was really a back and forth thing, just like the Boba Fett film was ever since 2013, before it was ultimately canceled and confirmed to be canceled by Kathleen Kennedy. But what about the Kenobi movie? A lot of people are wondering about what's to come in 2020, or if we will even be getting a Star Wars film in 2020. Now, there's a big hint about the Kenobi movie still actually being on the table right now by Disney and Lucasfilm, and this all comes from British politician, alright, Boris Johnson. Now, a lot of you guys on Facebook, a lot of you guys from the UK were sending me this video from Sky News, and it's a very interesting clip because if you actually go ahead, and I'm going to link it below in the description and in the comments, a very interesting piece by this British politician. If you skip all the way over to 2333 in the Sky News post, you will actually hear Boris Johnson talking about the next Star Wars film being the next chapter in Obi-Wan Kenobi's life being filmed over in Northern Ireland. Now, I can't say that this is a full confirmation, obviously, it's not as of yet, but Boris Johnson, in case you guys have no idea who he is, he's actually a British politician who is a popular historian. He's a journalist. He has been the member of the Parliament for Uxbridge and South Ruislip since 2015. Now, he had actually been previously the MP for Henley from 2001 to 2008. So, Boris Johnson, he was talking a little bit about the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie briefly and how it will be filmed over in Northern Ireland. Now, again, we're not quite sure if this is going to be for a 2020 release or if it's going to be for, future, like 2021 or 22. We have no clue. But does this necessarily mean that the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie is back on the table right now by Disney and Lucasfilm? It's very interesting for sure, and I do find it intriguing as to why Boris Johnson would bring it up and talk about the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, about it being filmed over in Northern Ireland during this major stream on Sky News. By the way, Sky News, it's a big network over there, and a lot of people are actually going to talk about this because a lot of people really are wondering what's going on with the Kenobi movie. There's been a lot of rumors that Disney and Lucasfilm are trying to quite possibly transfer the movie into an actual live-action TV series that would head over to Disney Plus, which, by the way, is their streaming service that is set and ready to launch in the fall of 2019. So as far as the Kenobi movie goes, this is the only thing that really makes me wonder. We do know that Ewan McGregor is held up with other projects right now, and he's actually going to be doing more after the ones that he's working on currently. So with that being said, would he even have any time to portray the character of Obi-Wan if this is indeed to come out in 2020? Now, what do I believe? I think what they could do, they could skip a whole entire year of no Star Wars movies, and then just have the Obi-Wan movie drop in May of 2021. If you think about it, that's not a very long wait. You would basically have Episode 9 in December of 2019, then it turns into the new year of 2020, and then you just go throughout that year, and then it's basically a couple of months until we actually get to see the Obi-Wan movie. Now, I don't know how they're going to place this, I don't know what they're going to do, but I will say one thing and one thing only, alright? Boris Johnson, he talked about the Obi-Wan movie being filmed over in Northern Ireland. Still no, actual full confirmation by Disney and Lucasfilm about this film, but it is a huge hint that the Kenobi movie is actually still in the early works as of right now and is still being planned to be used for the Star Wars franchise. And after all, I think it's a big requested movie by a lot of fans out there. A lot of people want to know more about the character of Obi-Wan in between the events of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. To me, I think it would make a great series and or movie, because you could see the life of Obi-Wan, Owen and Beru Lars. You could see all these different aspects of Star Wars, such as, you know, Bail Organa and his wife raising Leia, meanwhile Obi-Wan, Beru, and of course Owen kind of being a part in Luke's life. It could be like the early childhood stories of Luke and Leia, if they really wanted to do it like that, where the backdrop could be about Obi-Wan, you know, Owen, and of course Beru, etc. So let me know what you guys think about all of this. A lot of you guys have been sending me this on Facebook and stuff like that, and I'm just really curious as to exactly what this all means. You know, why would they be shooting over in Northern Ireland? They talk about this, actually we talked about this about, I would say, 8 months ago, that could actually be the setting of, you know, other planets that they would explore in an Obi-Wan movie itself. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.